What's going on, guys? Bringing y'all another video from the garage gym. As you can see, gonna be getting in my upper body workout. I'm hitting some chest, a little bit of shoulders, and I might throw in some triceps. But I also wanted to create a video, and I feel like I have a lot to share when it comes to this topic, as you can see by the title, and that is why you are not making money or struggling to make money as a creative. So I've been in this space for a long time. I've offered a ton of different services online, and I've done a lot of different stuff. I've done online personal training, graphic design. I've done different services for YouTubers, video editing, photography, product photography. So I've done a lot of different stuff, but in that whole process, I've learned a lot about just making more money. And there was a point for years where I was doing a lot, but I wasn't really making any real money from the stuff I was doing. So I want to share some of the main things that I think people struggle with. So if you are in any creative field, I think this video is going to give you a lot of value on why you're not making money and how you can turn things around and start generating more money with your creative passion. Change my shutter speed because the sun is coming out. That's the thing about recording outside, man. It's more tough because the light changes so much versus inside it's controlled. But anyways, gonna be getting this workout in. Also, right now we're on this little machine I got right here for chest, just a chest press. Doing some warm-up sets, but I've done about 2 or 3 warm-up sets. I think this is a warm-up set also. I'm gonna just call it a warm-up set, and we're gonna be on this right now, then we're gonna move on to something else. So let's get it. All right, guys, so getting into my actual working sets now. I think I'm gonna do about maybe 2 or 3 sets. Not really feeling it today, but I gotta get it in. We got to. But let me get into this first part before I get into this actual set. And this video is gonna be geared more towards beginners, somebody who's really just starting out with their creative passion, and trying to start generating income from that. Even if you've been doing it for a while and you're experienced, I think you can still get some value from this. And the first point I want to touch on, and I struggle with this, I think a lot of people struggle with this when getting started, and you're definitely going to struggle to make money if you think like this. And that thing is, you're just kind of scared to start charging. You're scared to put yourself out there because you think that you're not good enough, right? You think that nobody's gonna pay for this service, product, whatever it is, right? And I think these thoughts are normal, and some people get stuck on this and it holds them back for like years, right? Like even when I started getting into, stuff I wanted to do like YouTube, photography, other services, online training and stuff like that, it held me back for years because I always thought I wasn't good enough. I always thought I didn't have enough knowledge to, get money in return from somebody. And like I said, I think this is something a lot of people think, and that type of mindset is just gonna hold you back. You may even look back and you may say to yourself, I could have started this 3 years ago, and now 3 years have passed and I haven't even started, just because I'm thinking to myself, I'm not good enough, and I'm just scared, right? I think the best way to go about this is to just dive into it, right? Start messy. That's something I hear people say, I forget, I heard it recently, but they said just start messy. And what that means is you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know everything. The fact that you just put yourself out there and start, you should see some kind of results. You may not see results immediately, but at least you took that first big step of putting yourself out there. And as long as you continue to invest in yourself, learn more over time, you're gonna get better at this thing. You're gonna get better at selling yourself. You're gonna get better at your marketing and all those things. So the first step is to just jump into it. We're gonna get into the set. Let's go. Ugh. I don't know how this is gonna go. Like I said, I'm really not feeling it today, but it's gonna be like that sometimes. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh. 13 is good enough. All right, we got 13 on that. went up pretty smooth. I think I'm gonna add some weight. So I'm doing like pyramid sets. So with each set, I'm just adding weight. So that's a good way to go about your sets if you work out. You don't just want to stay at one weight. Try to do pyramid sets, progressing, small increments. So right now I'm just gonna be adding 10s. I don't make big jumps, but this is just a great way to train if you're trying to build muscle. It allows you to get, you obviously, I do high reps if you're trying to build muscle, like 8 to 12 rep range. Sometimes I'll go to like 12 to 15, but you're also adding more weight. So you get into those heavier sets also, which is gonna help you build some muscle, pack on some more muscle. So just a little tip when it comes to working out. I seen on the last video, some of y'all work out. So hopefully y'all are enjoying this. It's different, but just trying to get out of my comfort zone, like I said in the last video. So yeah, let's get into the set, y'all. Man, look like it's about to rain. I'm loving this weather though, man. Starting to cool off. You know, it's kind of a little bit chilly in the mornings. At night, it's definitely starting to cool off here. I'm in College Station, Texas. If any of y'all are wondering, I love winter time. I cannot wait for winter. I do not like summer at all. I do not like the heat. I usually have the fan on when I'm working out, but I'm recording, so I can't do that. But looking forward to winter. And yeah, let's get into this next set. Get my mind right. Let's go. Ugh. It's gonna be heavy, kind of heavy. And you'll see when I'm doing my sets too, I'm not fully extending, and I'm doing that intentionally. I'm trying to keep constant tension on the muscle, target muscle, which is just gonna help with promoting muscle growth. Time under tension is big when it comes to that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Yep, this is heavy. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Woo! Not too bad. Can't be too heavy if I got 12 reps. Not too bad. But let's get into the second point I want to cover of why you're struggling to make money as a creative, and that is you are undervaluing yourself. You're undervaluing yourself, which means you're probably undercharging when it comes to your services. This is also something else that I've struggled with for a long time, and I see this with other creators. I think this is a point that is hard to get over, this sticking point when it comes to, like, you know, what do I charge? You know, I don't want to charge too much because I feel like I'm not worth it. I'm undervaluing my services. I feel like nobody's going to pay, but I also want to get paid a, fair amount for the services that I'm doing. Kimbo just came out here and threw me off. You want to get in here? You can just show your face. I'm talking about undervaluing your services. The topic of the video is why creatives struggle to make money with their passions, and I'm talking about the.
Ooh.
Show your face.
Ooh. That's a great topic.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like undervaluing your services.
Sure.
Yeah, but I was saying, like, people have a point of, like, I don't want to charge too much because it's like people struggle with their confidence and kind of psyching themselves out. Oh, I'm not worth this. But you also want to get paid a fair amount.
Correct.
What advice would you give? Kimbo has a lot of business advice and tips.
Just go for it. I would say, always, of course, make sure you're making more than you should as far as profit. If you're coming out short, well, then you didn't do anything for nothing. You know what I mean? Put in.
What do you think as far as, like, the mindset of getting from undervaluing yourself to charging a fair amount and feeling more confident in that? Like, working up to that, what tips could you give somebody?
Ooh, that's hard. That's hard. Oh, no. You just put me on the spot.
You can just
like
say whatever
this.
you. It's not a wrong or right.
I mean, I would just say just do it. Just go for it. Be
That's what
confident.
I said in my first tip.
Yeah, just go for it. Because you
Right.
wouldn't know unless you do it. You know, if you psych yourself out, you know, you're not gonna make anything. You're not gonna do anything. Am I in the frame?
Yeah, I'm just scooting you up.
Oh God, I'm
I think the main thing with this, I think a good tip for this, for me, is just slowly raising my prices. I've talked about this in another video, because if you're stuck with the whole confidence thing and you're, oh, I'm not worth this, I think an easy way to work up to what you truly want to charge is to slowly increase your prices over time, and slowly increase as you increase your skills and you get better at that specific thing. And also being aware of where you're at. Like, you have to be realistic when it comes to trying to scale and make more money with your creative side hustle, whatever, because you can't go into it charging what other people charge. And it's a reason for that, because they're probably more skilled, they have more experience. So I'm not saying to shortchange yourself, but you have to be realistic as far as like where your skills are and how much time it's going to take to get to that exact price that you're trying to charge. Hopefully that makes sense. Like I said, I'm just going off the dome, but anything you want to add to that? I'm putting her on the spot. She ain't got nothing to say, y'all. But we're going to get back to this next exercise, and let's get it. All right, guys, now we're going to do some dumbbell press. I'm going to start off, like I said, with a light weight and just keep working myself up to some heavier weights. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8. So I did about 15. 15 is still fine. Yeah. Right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come on. 11, 12. All right, guys, finish those sets. I did 4 sets. Just went up to the 60s. Could have done more, but that's good for today. I think in that last set I got 10 reps, so pretty good in my rep range. I'm freaking done. I don't even know if I'm gonna get to shoulders. I might just do chest and triceps. We'll do one more chest exercise and then we're gonna hit some triceps, but I'm probably not gonna put the whole workout because this video is already at, right now I'm at 36 minutes. Of course, I gotta chop it down, but it's gonna be pretty long. But I wanna share this last point with y'all on why you're not making money or why you're struggling to make money as a creative, and that is pricing. Pricing is very important. And something I've learned, if you're really trying to make money, you're really trying to maximize the amount of money you're making, is you need to have structure when it comes to your pricing. I've talked about this in my photography videos too, because it's very important. You need to have some type of base as far as your pricing, and just some type of structure, whether it's gonna be you're charging per an hour, or even if you have packages. That's another way you can go about it, like creating packages. And for me, this has been a game changer. It helps so much, and it's easier to sell. It's gonna be easier to make more money. And also it's gonna help clients trust you a little bit more, and them being a little bit more willing to invest, because you have your, I don't wanna cuss, you have your SHIT together, you look professional, you have your services outlined in packages or hourly that just makes sense to the client. And I find that a lot of people with their creative passion, side hustle, whatever business, some people, they skip over this and they think it's not a big deal. And you're gonna see that you're not gonna get the results you're looking for. You know, you're just kind of throwing things together. That doesn't work if you're really just trying to maximize things and give yourself the best opportunity to make the most money. And also when it comes to just booking as many clients as you can. So if you do have a creative business, you're trying to grow, you're trying to scale, take a day, take 2 days, take a week to really sit down, think about your pricing, think about your goals too, because that comes into play when it comes to your pricing. How much are you trying to make from this side thing that you're doing, this creative business, right? You need to know where you're at, like assess yourself skill-wise, because that goes into your pricing also. You know, I've heard other people say differently, but I think you have to be realistic when it comes to your skill, and, you know, translating that into your pricing. Think about how much you want to charge, and really work yourself through this, and think about each part of the process and how much you're going to charge for that specific part of the process. Because that is something else that I've overlooked, is the whole process from start to finish with any kind of creative business that you're doing, and really missing out on a lot of money because I never took the time to sit down and really break down, okay, what all goes into me creating this thing, or me going out and doing this service, and working that into my pricing to maximize how much money I can make with that specific project. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I still have maybe like 2 or 3 more exercises, but this is gonna be way too long. But if you're a creative, hopefully this video helped you and can help you get over your mindset blocks, and so you can start making more money with your creative passion. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the channel, post new videos every single week. I will see you on my next video. Peace.